But I want to talk to you about a couple things. I'll tell you a little bit about my run across Alberta today, but also tell you about something else that's important. I think that's, number one is setting goals. How many of you guys set goals? Yeah? How many of you guys set really big, scary goals that you think are impossible? Yeah? Kind of? But it's really important that we set goals, and not only just for sports and running, but setting goals is really important in our lives. Because simply by putting a goal in place or writing it down or telling somebody about it or putting something out there that maybe is something you think it's really hard for you to do, setting that goal, just the simple act of doing that starts to bring that to life for you. Did you know that? How many people can run 5K in here today? Not yet, right? But Coach Sarah's going to make sure you do, right? And she's going to help you get there. Because sometimes you set a goal and it's like, oh no, now I have to do that because I set it. And so sometimes it's important that you tell people about that. It helps you to be, do you guys know what it means to be held accountable? Yeah. You know what I mean? So if you say you're going to do something, you have to do it, right? So by setting a goal and telling people about it, that in itself helps you to achieve that goal. But here's a couple things that you'll find will happen. Some people, how many people told people about your running and they thought it was awesome? Yeah. How many people have friends here that don't think it's great? Right. You voted twice. But you maybe have both, right? Some people go, that's awesome, good for you. That is the coolest goal ever. And then some people go to you, that's dumb. I don't think running is silly. Or whatever your goal is. So sometimes when you set a goal, especially if it's a real big, scary goal, people will be like, yeah, good for you. And other people maybe don't want to see you succeed. And you know why that is? It's because some people don't have the same passion, the same desire, the same sort of courage to set scary goals. And a lot of people want to see you just be like everybody else. So when you set goals, tell people about it, but know that some people will be really excited for you, and some people won't be really excited for you because they don't necessarily want to see people do better. So it's important that you remember that, and don't be scared to set big, scary goals. Deal? And this is why running is awesome. So why do we think running is good? Way in the back. Keeps you fit? Absolutely. It's a great sport. What else?
You get happy from it?
You totally get happy from it. I get happy from it. How about you?
You get exercise?
You get exercise. You get to wear cool clothes, like Coach Sarah. You know what I like about running is that when you first start, everybody has a limit. And so maybe today, maybe you guys start, how long have you been going? For a couple weeks at this program?
1 week. 1
week. So maybe when you just started your very first run, you ran for like 20 seconds and then you could hardly breathe. Did that happen to any of you guys?
No.
Yeah?
I ran for
50 seconds? Right? Right. And so you'll have a limit, right? Everybody has a limit. And so the cool thing about running is you can start to learn that if you think I can only run for 50 seconds, well, maybe next week you can run for 2 minutes. And then next week you can run for 3 minutes. And then before you know it, you're running 5K and Coach Sarah and I are just eating your dust, right? Because you can continually push your limits. And that's the cool thing about running is it teaches us that when you set a goal and you work for it every single day and you keep focused on your goal, you can achieve it. So what you really thought was probably your limit, I can't run more than a minute, next thing you can run further. And so that's one of the things that's really cool about running. The other thing I like about running too is that it's an opportunity for you guys and all of us as runners to inspire people around us. So you might have friends that watch you, or your parents, or brothers and sisters that see what you're doing. And they might think that's really, really cool. And you can inspire people by how hard you work. And so running helps you to be really disciplined, helps you to set goals, stay focused, and it's something that people will watch. And so one of the things I'm doing, as your coach said, is this summer I'm running across Alberta from the very top to the very bottom. It's going to take 60 days to run from the top to the bottom. So my wife and my kids and my dogs we're going to jump into an RV and we're going to go across Alberta. And there's a couple reasons. For me, that's a scary goal. That's a goal for me. When I think about it, it gets me really excited, but it also gets me very scared. And as a runner, that's something I really love, is to push my limits. And so we're going to run 30 to 40 kilometers every single day. And then we're going to do it for 60 days. And as we go across Alberta, one of the things that I'm really looking forward to is, I was born in Alberta. How many of you guys were born and raised right in Alberta? So I want to inspire people by just showing them that, hey, what's possible for you, you determine what's possible for you. Don't let other people decide what your limit is. You set it.